Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Pitt County where 2 men are now facing charges after an alleged home invasion. Pitt County deputies have charged Michael Clemens with break and enter to terrorize or injure, assault with a deadly weapon inflicting serious injury, and possession of a firearm by a felon. Also arrested was Deterius Swinley on charges of breaking and entering to terrorize or injure and possession of a firearm by a felon. Now, deputies say it happened around 9:25 a.m. on Sunday on Prickly Pear Drive. The men are accused of kicking in the door of the home, and one pistol whipped a resident inside, causing serious injury. A deputy on patrol in the area spotted the men on Old River Road, found near the vehicle was a gun matching the one used in the crime, according to deputies. They also learned that both men were convicted felons. Clemens is being held without bond, while Swinley's bond was set at $75,000. And in other news, we turn our attention to Onslow County, where the wreck of a sheriff's office cruiser is again now leading to charges for a Onslow County driver. The deputy was stopped Saturday on Blue Creek Road, helping a motorist with his cruiser's emergency lights on. Now, they say that while speaking to the driver and her husband on the side of the road, a Ford F-150 pickup truck crossed the center line, nearly hitting another vehicle, and then hit the rear of the patrol car, pushing it into a ditch. The Highway Patrol charged 27-year-old Helena Pena with reckless driving, failure to move over for emergency vehicle, driving left of center, and no operator's license. The husband of the driver who was involved in the roadside assistance was treated by EMS at the scene after being struck, at least according to deputies. Now, Sheriff Chris Thomas says this is a reminder that all drivers are required to move over one lane or slow down when approaching stopped emergency vehicles and tow trucks. And now for your weather forecast. Again today, it's cloudy, it's gloomy, it's cool out there. It's feeling like October is truly here. Pumpkins just for decoration, but now that the cool air is here, we can all fully start to celebrate, of course, the arrival of autumn. That area of high pressure will be doing us some favors over the next few days, but for right now, again, that area of low pressure just still a little bit too close to eastern North Carolina to kind of break us out of the cloud cover. It will happen. Coming up tomorrow, we'll certainly see more sun breaks than what we've seen so far today. But the real sunshine comes as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, thanks to, again, that area of high pressure starting to expand across the southeastern United States. That will help, again, lead us to warmer air temperatures, but it is also, again, going to limit any sort of rainfall in eastern North Carolina, which, again, could be problematic for some inland areas. Now, folks along the coast have had plenty of water over the past few days, but again, some inland areas are still a little bit parched. We do have, again, a moderate drought over parts of eastern North Carolina. Now, the cloud cover is not resulting in widespread raindrops. In fact, the only showers we've got right now are down across parts of Onslow County and the Crystal Coast. They're from Swansboro extending all the way down towards North Topsail Beach. We've got some spotty showers there. Certainly nothing that anybody should be changing their plans over. But again, I'm looking outside right now. I'm kind of thinking, okay, there's probably only a handful of people who are looking outside and saying, all right, this is the kind of weather I've been needing. Hopefully you are one of those people, because I always want to give you what you need. But again, we are looking at sunnier skies coming up later on this week. So if you do want to get outside and enjoy some sunshine, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are going to be your days. Right now, air temperatures in the low to mid 60s for many inland areas. As you get closer to the water, you're seeing a little bit more of the upper 60s mix in. But compared to where we were 24 hours ago, everyone is noticeably cooler, generally by around 4 to 8 degrees. The cloud cover, along with the northerly winds, are having a big impact again on how warm it feels outside. But those winds are going to be shifting gradually over the next few days. thanks to, again, that expanding high pressure system. Now let's talk about some of the low pressure systems we've got in the tropics, starting with Tropical Storm Lorenzo. And really, this is kind of the only show in town in the Atlantic Basin. Right now, maximum sustained winds of 50 miles an hour have it as a strong, or I would say a moderately strong tropical storm. It's moving northwest at about 16 miles an hour. Pressure continues to hold at 1,002 millibars. Next update comes at around 5 o'clock. We'll see if that pressure reading is any lower. It had dropped earlier today. Was it around 1,006 millibars? Then dropped to 1,002 millibars as of the 11 o'clock update. But here again is a look at the overall track. This is a system, as you can clearly see, not going to be impacting eastern North Carolina, or North America for that matter. This is a system that's curling back towards Africa and Europe. Could end up being a system for Portugal, Spain, or possibly Morocco. But for us here in the east, things are looking pretty sunny once we get done with today and the first half of tomorrow. We've got, again, 74 coming up on Wednesday, but then we cool down Thursday and Friday. We will have a dry front move over us coming up late Wednesday. No real rain showers associated with it, but air temperatures will fall on the backside of that boundary. 48 degrees coming up for the early hours of your Thursday morning. Overnight lows, of course, the Pirates have a game coming up on Thursday. Overnight lows 45 degrees for Thursday night into Friday morning. If you're going to the Pirate game, I highly suggest bringing a jacket with you. Something, again, that you can kind of layer up with. That's going to be your best move to avoid that chill. As far as the weekend goes, we will warm up and we'll do so pretty quickly. Going from the upper 60s Thursday and Friday to the upper 70s by Saturday, low 80s by Sunday, and we'll kind of hold in that upper 70s, low 80s range as we roll into the start of next week. Well, that's all we have time for today's 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a wonderful Monday.